up. But if I raise it, right, then even if it floods out, yes, I'll have some damage, but I'm not going to have the loss that I, will have if I leave everything on the ground. So we have to make sure that we take the necessary precautions. If you know that you live in a low-lying area, before you evacuate, raise the stuff in your yard as high as you can. Put the things on top of the dresser, put it on top of the bed, put the things on top. Just raise them as high as you can. And in addition to that, make sure that you board up your windows. Board up your window, board up your door, and take the necessary precautions to just keep your property and your life intact.
Minister, at this point, we're looking at a long recovery ahead of us, right?
Extremely.
It's going to be a long recovery.
Well, put it this way, what Evan Thompson said is that it doesn't matter where the eye of the storm hits. It could be Manchester, Alligator Pond, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, St. Catherine, no matter where the eye of the storm. The size of Melisa and the speed of Melisa, everybody getting a piece. That sounds right. That don't sound right, Abby, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lowline area, Arbor View.
Melisa is giving everybody something.
Yeah, so the entire country is going to get it. And what the National Hurricane Center in the US is saying that Jamaica should prepare for extensive flooding, landslides. We're looking at infrastructure damage like roads possibly being broken away, bridges breaking down, light posts are broken down on a route out, trees are root up.
Sophia made a comment here. I want to say it to you. Many persons have still not fully recovered from burial.
And here comes Melisa.
This shirt that I have on, right? I don't know if you can see it. Rebuild Jamaica. We have been trying to finish the Rebuild Jamaica initiative. And so for persons who don't know, Donna, when you have a hurricane event like this, in most countries that institute any give back, right? They don't start giving back till maybe 6 months after or a year. It takes a long time for the process. In Jamaica, we started our giving back faster than the global average, and we still haven't completed everything. And the reality is that you have many persons, as Sophia said, who are still under the burial problems, and they now have to deal with the Melisa problem. So it's not, you can't just see Melisa as a one incident or a one hurricane. You have to see Melisa back to back on top of what burial has done.
Yes, we have a long road ahead of us, and even in the aftermath of Melisa, you're looking at some food being scarce because farmers are going to lose. A lot of farmers are going to lose everything. So for the Christmas, you look on something very short. Prices for some stuff are go up, and in some cases where we are not able to supply the country with the food that we need, at some point we will have to import some things, right, Minister? If we can't meet,
Of course. I mean, we're gonna listen. Remember now, you don't need wind to destroy your crop. All you need is water. So, go ahead, Donna.
Did Beryl went to Haiti and which other country?
Beryl?
Not Beryl. Melisa. What devastation as bad as it's coming to Jamaica within those countries?
Melisa affected Haiti, Dominican Republic, and Hispaniola as a tropical storm. And about 4 people died in Haiti. People washed away in a Dominican Republic and Hispaniola. Some people still missing because them washed away. And it was a tropical storm, a category 1 tropical storm. It is a category 4, and it could hit us as a category 5.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you something. Abby,
Body around.
I said it this morning to someone. I don't get nervous, but when I think about the intensity and I think about my constituency and the state of the housing for some of the people and just the children that are there, if they evacuate, I do not know. I don't know how we're going to avoid fatality.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, help with God.
I don't want to sound bad, but I'm telling you my reality.
Yeah, it's the truth.
My reality.
It's reality.
I wasn't in this constituency in Ivan, and I am told when I was doing the observation tour of Beryl, I went around through Portland Cottage, and I remember a family said to me, "Good night, Munchi," said to me, there was a family, Donna, that into escape from their house, okay, because they told them to evacuate and they didn't evacuate, and the water coming in, his mother, father, and picnic, and they ran out of the house and get washed away. Everybody dead. All dead. Okay? Somebody's telling me the power lines have fallen in Guys Hill. I'm going to send that information to JPS. Hold on. Hearing also. If you can tell me exactly where, then I will let them know.
Oh boy.
And if you can send me a name and number. Good night, Zedney, for me to send to them, that'd be good too. Just send me a name and number, and I'll send it to them. But yeah, I'm saying to you, you know, Donna, Abby, it's a very serious thing. You know, we don't want to speak negative anytime at all over our country. But as an optimist, I think it would be foolish for us not to speak reality.
Yeah.
Okay? So you can be a positive person, you can be a happy person, an optimist, but if you are not a realist in this situation, you are putting yourself in at great risk, and the rest of your family and your community as well. We have to really think about that.
Yeah. Based on what the Prime Minister said, right? We are projected to start feeling the storm by tomorrow Monday going into Tuesday. And persons in Port Royal and some low-lying areas were told to evacuate immediately.
Yeah.
Now, this evacuation came just in the night here, right? Where will these people go? Some of them don't have any car, some of them just can't move in at the night. What will happen to them? Because my heart just start, me just feel like my body can't control. Because persons here now, them never hear this from morning, and now they hear they have to leave immediately. And some of them don't have a drive.
No, Donna. The information, all right, so the country was alerted officially just now. But the information has been shared from yesterday and even before. All right, good night, Adrian.
That was told to be evacuated, that news lady read now. It was just this evening that they were told to leave immediately.
No. I'm telling you, that's not so. So for instance, the country was just informed officially, but my people in Portland and Rockey start evacuate from this morning.
Yes, so them would tell the people them from morning, but them would tell the rest of the country officially.
Buses came out from morning and were picking up people in Rocky Point, Portland Cottage. Matter of fact, we had to go back to convince a few people to come up. Police were out. As you two blessed saying, police were out. People in those areas, Donna, they know, they are aware, because it's not the first rodeo for them. They've been through this. Every time there's a drizzle, them have the same problem. All right, so they were aware. What the official order is for, Donna?
What is basically taking place here on the live Colonel Charles Jr. from Southeast Clarendon. Yes, he's giving some update based on what is taking place in Portland and Rocky Point, because the members were asked to, they've been asked to leave out of the place because Melisa I go on with herself and they don't want history play itself out again. They don't want nobody to be dead, or they don't want to put the police officers them in danger to go and rescue them. Cause guys, places like Rocky Point, Portland, Mitchelltown, them place there, storm come, you got to move. So Colonel Charles just explained some stuff, and I guess after the storm they're gonna have food for persons in shelter. Guys, it's going to be so hard because I get to understand that Melisa is worse than Gilbert, and I heard that Gilbert are not good. So if you're watching this and you're in Jamaica, stay safe. And if you're watching this and you're not in Jamaica, just pray for somebody in Jamaica land with love, because Melisa spread out itself all over the nice, clean island. For what I don't know, spread herself all over it. But God is bigger than Melisa, and in God we put our trust. But keep Jamaica land we love in heart and in your prayers. Thank you.